So I think we started now. Hi, I'm here. I'm crazy. Playboy still sad, aka Playboy, aka Anthony is co-hosting with me, and we also have our very
Yo,
special guest Uzu dot Uzu on
What's up,
SoundCloud.
guys? How's it going?
How's it going? How are you tonight? This morning, wherever
Pretty
you are.
good. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Not too bad. Just chilling, just vibing, enjoying the day.
so I guess we'll just get straight into it. So Uzu, do you want to give an introduction on who you are, what type of music you make, any of that?
Yeah. My name is Uzu. I make beats. I make mostly lo-fi chill beats. Um, I just make music for people, for everyone to love and listen to. But yeah, that's what I do. I make beats. I make lo-fi chill beats.
Nice.
Nice,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you think you want to have that as your job in the future?
Um, to be honest, I just want to see how far I could go with this music thing. If it brings me to somewhere, then uh, screw it. Like I'll be able to make this my full time. But at the same time, right now, I have other plans in life. But
Mm.
but right now, I'm just doing it as a hobby. But I enjoy it though. It's fun. I love it. It's good. It's something
Yeah,
I'm actually good
um,
at.
yeah. How long have you been producing lo-fi, or if you've been producing even before then? How long?
I've been making music, producing lo-fi for like 4 years now, almost five now. Yeah, I started in 2016. I was 15 years old. And
Wow.
yeah,
You're an
and I was
OG.
inspired by what's his name? Tampa Beats. You guys know Tampa Beats?
I
No.
love that one
I
album
don't.
by Tampa Beats, the one with like
Yeah.
what everyone that one album by Tampa Beats that people listen to. That one I used to listen to
The
all the time.
yeah, I found him for I you guys have you do you guys used to use Vine? Like did you guys use
Yeah,
Vine before?
yeah.
Yeah, so when Vine was still popping, it was still there, like it was on its prime. I found Tampa Beats through there. So I found his music through there, and I didn't know what
Yeah,
genre was called, so I
because he
found
was
out on
uploading like little clips of his music, right? Like to
yeah,
other people. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
So
and I
The album I was referring to, Tampa Beats Harbor. I used to listen to that all the time. It's so nostalgic to me now. Good stuff.
yeah.
Really recommend it. Does Tampa Beats still make music?
I'm not sure. Wait, yeah, I'm pretty sure he does, but he makes like different styles. Like he's everywhere now. He does different genres.
like yeah.
Do you see yourself following in his footsteps and making stuff other than lo-fi?
Yeah, to be honest, I've been making R&B type shit. Yeah, I've been making R&B, a couple of funk tracks and future funk
Oh,
as well.
oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I have a
Um,
lot of future funk tracks.
do you listen to funk artists like the Devilish Trio? I know Suicide Boys isn't considered funk anymore, but back when they were, like any of those?
Yeah, the only funk producer I listen to like daily, I listen to Young Maple. I don't know if you guys know him,
Oh,
Young Maple.
yeah, I've heard of him. I've heard of him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the only funk artist like here and there I listen to most of the time. But I listen to other funk artists as well, but Young Maple is just my go-to.
Yeah, no, I also like funk like type beats. I produce as well, and so like I fuck with that that you're like doing variety, because as somebody who also makes beats, it can get very like repetitive making the same type of stuff over and over again, you know?
Yeah, yeah, I fuck with that. Nice.
Yeah.
What inspires you to make your music? Is it people like Maple or is it people that don't even make similar music like Kanye or whatever?
Um, Never really thought about it. Like the only artist that like really inspired me, like I said, was Tampa. But when it comes to me trying to make a beat, it just depends how I feel, to be honest.
Mm. So you
Yeah.
go off what mood you're in.
Yeah, exactly. Like if I'm feeling happy, probably gonna make a, chill, happy beat. If I'm feeling sad, make a sad beat, but it depends how I feel.
Is that how you name your songs?
Yeah.
I've noticed the names of your
I've,
songs are really interesting. Stuff like "One Last Time," "Nice Knowing You." There could be so much meaning.
Yeah.
yeah, I've realized with like lo-fi producers, they tend to like with their instrument selection, they tend to that's how they tend to get the emotion out. Like you know how in regular music you talk and talk about how you feel with lo-fi, it's like very instrument based, and I think that that's really cool that you can put your emotions through instrument.
Yeah.
Do you play your samples, or are those just samples like you chop them up from YouTube and?
Um, right now, recently, nice knowing you. Was no samples. It was uh, but one last time is a sample. I forgot the name of the song that I sampled, but it's I found it in a pack in a lo-fi pack on YouTube.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah, that's off from a sample. But yeah.
I have so much more respect for people that make their own loops and make their own samples rather than just taking something that already exists. I mean, it's nice if you
Yeah.
can remix something to the point where it's indistinguishable, but if you just take a piano riff from somewhere else and then put it in your song, it's nowhere as cool as making your own. In my opinion, of course.
Yeah, I feel
yeah.
you.
I feel like sampling. I respect like both, but I think sampling, in my opinion, is cooler because I come from like a trap scene, where samples are like the ideal go, the ideal way to go. So it's I can see how you can chop up a sample, but it's also very like cool that you can make your own stuff and not have to go on YouTube for hours looking through playlists.
It takes more talent.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What instruments do you play?
I play the piano, ukulele. I play sometimes. I have a guitar, but I'm still learning.
Nice. How long have you been learning for?
Piano I've been learning for a good 4 years. Guitar about to be a year. Yeah, ukulele for like a good 2 years. But my main instrument is the piano.
I've been learning guitar for almost a year now. I'm getting into piano right now.
Nice.
Yeah. Maybe one day I can be just like you.
Oh no. Well, what type of guitar do you have? Is it electric or acoustic?
It's acoustic.
Do you know what brand it is?
I think it's I think it's a Yamaha, I guess. I think.
Okay,
Yeah,
Yamaha. Okay.
yeah.
I used to have a Yamaha like 90 and like a keyboard from the 80s, but
Oh,
the sound
dang.
chip ended up breaking. So, yeah, rip on
Pretty
that. But it
sick.
was a great keyboard. It was awesome.
So I know we touched on this a few minutes before we started recording, but what kind of music software do you use?
I use Ableton Live 10 Suite. So
Mm.
I've been like for a good 3 years. I've been using Ableton Live 9 Lite, like the free version. But then recently, like 2 years ago, I bought the full version. So it's like a huge blessing to get that full version.
You're probably the first person we've had that hasn't pirated the full version of the software they use.
No, that's true. I think I know exactly how you feel because I remember for my birthday when I bought FL and having just enough money to get the producer edition, and I just remember that feeling of like, let's go. I don't have to use a pirated anymore. Yeah, yeah, it's a great feeling. So what does your beat process look like? So what I mean by that is like, do you tend to do melody first and then go to drum, or do you like do drums first, find a bounce, and then record something on your MIDI or whatever you're feeling?
um, when I make yeah, it goes both ways. Sometimes I start with the drums first and then the melody. But most of the time I go with like melody first, or whatever
Mhm.
sample I'm using. So it's always the sounds first and then drums come later. So I could get the rhythm of it. So, but yeah.
Yeah, I've realized your drums are very rhythmic, and I like that a lot because it's like there's always something going on, but it's like it's not overbearing.
Yeah. Yeah, I try to
Uh,
make my drums um nice and simple, make the song sometimes go a little crazy. Transitions are the key, to be honest. I love using transitions, like doing transitions, like switching up the beat, so
oh yeah, no,
Keep it
keeping it
funky.
interesting, especially in
yeah,
that genre, lo-fi, because
yeah.
there's many songs that I used to be big into lo-fi, and recently I checked out my playlist, and there's a lot of songs that are like the same 16 bar loop, and
Mm,
keeping that variation there is very important. So I realized you did that in your top tracks, and that's really cool.
mhm. Yeah, try to make the track interesting as possible.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, no, I have a very similar process, so it's cool to see great mind think alike. Um,
The art that you use in your tracks, is that just from random, mostly from random anime that you
um
watch?
yeah, the arts, the my cover art, right?
Yeah.
um I get it off from Pinterest, sometimes Google Images. um But sometimes when I'm making a beat, the funny thing is I always have Pinterest opened up on my screen just to like catch a vibe, with like what cover art goes with the song.
Hmm.
So
yeah,
it depends like how the song sounds like and how it feels. Then I connect that with the cover art. I try my best to connect it with the cover art. But yeah.
that that's really cool. Like you associate your sound with the color. I I've never heard anybody like say anything like that. Like, oh, I associate like the cover art with the music. Most of the time, it's like, oh, the cover art is just a cover art. But I've never heard anyone put like so much detail and thought into what the cover art will be.
Yeah.
So that's cool. That's cool. I've never heard that. So that's cool as fuck.
What languages do you
A
speak?
question.
Oh,
Oh, my bad. You can go ahead, crazy.
sorry, this just came to my head. I'm looking through your art right now. You have Japanese, a common theme of Japanese text, Japanese theme. I know a lot of it is anime, but I'm just wondering, do you speak Japanese? Are you Japanese, or is it just the anime aesthetic that you want to maintain?
It's the anime aesthetic. But I'm learning Japanese though on the side.
Oh, nice. How long have you been learning?
Actually, been learning for almost about to be a year now. Recently I just got into speaking like learning Japanese because I have a friend that's from Japan and she speaks full Japanese, and like I'm trying to learn by like trying to communicate with her in Japanese, and yeah, I'm
That's
learning because
cool.
of her.
Have you learned any kanji yet?
No.
Yeah, kanji are a pain in the ass. I remember when I decided I would learn it before I got bored into something else. I learned like 300 kanji with Heisenberg, Remembering the Kanji. That's a really
Yeah.
good book. If you're really into this, you should get that book. Heisenberg, Remembering the Kanji. That's the shit you want to use to remember it.
But I'll look into it then.
Do you speak any other languages other than English and Japanese?
I speak French and I speak Spanish.
Are you like a native Spanish, or like do you have any Spanish, any French in your family? Is that or is it just
Spanish in the
something you
family.
picked up? What part?
My I think oh no, my mom is from Mexico. Yeah, and my dad. I think they're both from Mexico.
That's
But yeah.
cool.
Where does the
Yeah.
French play into that?
I learned French in high school. It's kind of hard, and I took French for 4 years throughout my high school years. It was fun though. I had a lot of fun in those classes. I had a lot of different teachers, a lot of different books I had to read. But other than that, I really enjoyed it though. So
When I was learning
yeah.
French, I remember being so pissed that like tables and everything had a gender. It's so dumb.
Yeah.
Is it like that for Spanish as well?
Yeah,
Depends.
Spanish too. Well,
It,
yeah.
it depends on what type of Spanish you speak. I'm my mom's well, both of my parents are from Central America, Guatemala and El Salvador. So there's like a different Spanish that we speak compared to like Mexico and Spain. So it just really depends on what Spanish you speak.
Oh yeah, I heard there's like a similar thing with Japanese too, where there's North Japanese and South Japanese, and they have like differences in the way that they speak. Make sure you learn the right one.
Yeah, well, I think that's everywhere as well, because America is very like that way as well. The South speaks a very distinct way, and everything else speaks very their own way as well.
Do you want to talk about any side projects that you're working on?
Right now I'm working on a piano EP, like a 4 song EP or six. I don't know how many songs I'm at. I'm still working on it to be honest, but that's something it's gonna be released in August.
Nice.
Um, b- and I have a single on the way. I'm gonna be dropping a new song Thursday in 2 days, so that's
Is
exciting.
it some lo-fi or is it well like you said earlier R&B?
Oh, this is gonna be a lo-fi track.
Okay, cool,
Yeah.
Piano's
cool.
probably my favorite instrument, so I don't know why I learned guitar first.
So when that drops, everybody go check that out. What's your SoundCloud?
Dot Ozu.
Yeah.
SoundCloud.com. Your name
Yeah.
for SoundCloud and your link is different. You should probably check up on that.
Yeah, I'm planning to change that up pretty soon.
I remember on my SoundCloud account, like my very first name was something like drastic.v4. And as I changed it to Playboy Still Sad, it was like a solid year until I realized that my link was still drastic.v4.
About half of the
So
people I interview, I realize that their link is a completely different name. And I don't really want to
Yeah.
tell them, like, the day I'm uploading it, like, hey, your link is broken, because it's just kind of weird telling them that. So I just kind of leave it be. What kind of music do you listen to? Do you listen to lo-fi?
Um, I listen surprisingly I listen to EDM. So I
EDM.
listen to
mm.
I listen to a lot of Porter Robinson. I listen to a lot
Oh,
of San Holo, or I think that's his name, San Holo.
hey. Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
okay. So
yeah,
I know exactly what you're talking about, like melodic future bass and stuff like that.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm into
you're
that
the
shit.
first. Yeah, you're the first person I've ever met who's on their own been like, I listen to Sanolo. The reason I got into making music is because of Sanolo. I come from an EDM scene as well.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
hmm But
That's awesome,
some,
dude.
yeah, thank you, man.
I have never heard of San Holo. San Holo's a guy that
He
makes EDM?
yeah, he actually has a song with Weezer on the way.
Oh, shit.
hmm
So yeah, no, he's bigger than we think, but he's getting a collab with Weezer. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be a guitarist on a song. Do you listen to any like rock, any emo, any type of music like that?
Yeah, I used to listen to 21 Pilots for
Mm,
throughout my middle school days.
yeah.
Um, and Two Door Cinema Club, classic. Love that band.
All right, great.
But mostly in the indie pop world, indie pop area. So indie rock, indie
Uh,
pop, yeah.
any examples?
Um, let's see. You guys know Bleachers?
I know of a friend who really likes them, but I've never listened to them myself.
Yeah, I listen to Bleachers a lot. Um, the songs are really I don't know what to say. They're just really good. Just if it's I don't know any type of music to be honest, mostly in the indie rock area.
Mm.
But yeah, pretty much
So
it.
you say you're a musical guy.
Yeah, I go everywhere. I go to sometimes I go to fucking sometimes to Sometimes like Mexican music on the side, like mariachi shit.
Yeah.
Or sometimes, I go everywhere. But yeah, but for sure, it's not country though. I don't like country. It's just something about it. No hate. Don't give me hate for it, but
People always
I just
say they listen to everything except country or rap.
yeah, it's just country I don't listen to.
I feel like I know a shit ton of people who are exactly like that. Like I can listen to everything but country.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah,
don't
no,
know, just something about it.
country's
Yeah.
dying. Country's dying, dude.
I can listen to everything except for pop. Country is way better than like Lil Nas or whatever.
Yeah. Actually, that's a good way to ask what I was gonna ask. Do you have any opinions on the rap scene? Like I know that you probably aren't like big on rap, but if you are, like with the whole like mumble rap and all that type of stuff, coming from a producer, you produce and stuff,
Yeah.
and seeing like the sounds and the variety they're doing, like in the way it's that rap music has changed. Do you have any like opinions on that or any like views on that or
Um,
no?
well, right now, the way how I see the rap, like how it's going, like the rap game is going on. I like it so far. A lot of amazing artists, a lot of new artists coming up. Um, but no.
What are your thoughts on
Um,
the Lil Nas music video where he has sex with Satan?
oh, with the Satan shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Um,
You like it?
to be honest, when I first saw it, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, like it made me feel a little uncomfortable because his lyrics as well, like it made me uncomfortable as well. But
Yeah,
other than that, that's just him. I like it. It's a good song. It's catchy. Let's be honest. It's a catchy song.
yeah. It's all about
Um,
getting his brand out there. So doing outlandish
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Sometimes you
Yeah,
gotta do that type of shit to get your name out there a little bit
yeah.
more. Get your name talked about.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah.
Call me crazy. I just think that song is a bit gay.
And it's a little gay, but that's it's okay. It's
Yeah,
okay.
it's a good song though. I always hear it on the radio. Some
Yeah. Yeah. No. Have you heard about his collab with Nike and how he was putting like a drop of blood in each shoe?
Oh yeah, I thought that was weird. I'll be
No,
honest
like
with you.
Satanic
that.
shit. Sex with
Yeah,
the
that was
Yeah.
devil, putting
some.
blood in Nike things. You know, Nike makes the shit with like child labor, right? And they're putting blood in the shoes. That's so gross to me.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, that's weird as fuck. They discontinued though because of the backlash that Nike was getting, but with good reason. I don't think
yeah.
that should be sold. um, do you have any ideas for like merchandise? Any merchandise? Maybe like a vinyl or like a cassette. To fit with the like aesthetic you're going for. Any shit like that?
Yeah, it's on the works right now. Merchandise is on the
Oh,
works.
nice.
Design, yeah. Got a couple vinyls, getting ready. Um,
No, that's great. Yeah, that's cool.
yeah. So everything's in the works, and possibly by winter, I'll be like showing it off, you know, showing people it's gonna be coming out pretty soon. But yeah.
Most artists do the laziest merch where they just take their cover art, put it on a shirt, and then sell it. What are you? What are you gonna do? Because you can't really do that because all of your cover art is just taken from different stuff.
Yeah.
What's your merch gonna be
Um,
like?
it's gonna be different. It's gonna be totally different. It's gonna be I'm thinking about making it into like a clothing brand.
Oh,
But
nice.
yeah, so it's gonna be called here's a little, it's gonna be called In Your Heart. The first drop.
That's
Um,
cool. That's a cool idea in
yeah,
your heart. I like
so
that.
yeah. But it's just I have a lot of designs ready, but I'm just gonna say it's different from my music, and it's gonna have its own little story. So yeah.
Do you draw your sketches? Like if you let's say you have an idea, do you draw? Or do you just like have an artist that you'll like send your idea to and they'll sketch it out for you?
Yeah, I have a little team on the side. digital
Mm,
artist. He's pretty cool. But yeah, he helps me out with the designs, how it would look on the shirts. He helps me out with like the measurements and shit. He's
yeah.
like my right hand man when it comes to that shit. But yeah,
Shout out to that guy.
Shout out to that
yeah.
guy.
Shout out to that guy.
Shout out. So, with your idea for the clothing, is it gonna come in like waves? Like every year, there's a new wave, and like it's limited edition, or is it gonna be like a monthly, maybe every so often thing?
Never really thought about it to be honest. I'm possibly it's gonna be like a monthly thing, I guess. But it's gonna be like a limited edition type stuff though. So
Okay.
yeah, so like yeah, like in winter, I would like to drop like hoodies, long sleeve shirts, crew necks, beanies.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. So what's in with the season type stuff?
Um, well, right now it's summer, right?
Right.
Um, so it's just gonna be a couple tees, shorts,
Yeah.
socks. But it depends on like yeah, the season. Depends on the season. Like it's summertime, I'll be dropping a summer drop. Uh, winter gonna be dropping hoodies, beanies. But
I rock with the idea. That's a
yeah.
really cool idea of like in your heart for the first one. Is it gonna be like a love type theme, or is it gonna be like just the name and then like something completely different?
The whole brand is gonna be called In Your Heart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but to be honest, I have a lot of. I'm still working on it. The name of it.
That's kind of a long
Mm,
name.
Yeah. I'm still thinking about. But I have designs though. But it's
With the
just the
name,
names and stuff, and it's just.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we wish you luck on that, and hopefully you'll get hella sales, hella money off of that shit.
Yeah. Hopefully people will like the designs. So hopefully they'll like it.
Yeah. I'll probably
Yeah.
cop something from the way you're making it seem. So
Yeah.
where's it gonna be
okay.
manufactured?
Oh, not sure.
Offshore.
Still in the works. Still in the works. The only thing I have that's like almost done is the vinyls. So that's the only thing that's pretty much almost done.
I
But the
think that's sick.
merchandise, yeah.
I think that's really sick that you're getting your music on vinyl because like of the whole aesthetic of lo-fi being like
Yeah,
so I think that's sick that you can get like your vinyl pressed out and stuff. So that's
yeah.
sick.
It's gonna be a good feeling.
Before we change the topic, I'll tell you this: if you manufacture all your clothes in the U.S., I'll buy everything you make.
All right. Bet. Sounds like a deal.
You gotta support the motherland.
Yeah, we gotta stay the global superpower. Are you a political guy?
Um,
You don't seem very political.
Um, not really.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah,
artists
but
aren't political.
yeah.
it's better not to get political, especially when you have like
It's not
I have
beneficial to get political unless you're left wing, because I mean, that's just the way things are, I guess.
hmm
So no one really wants to get political, but it's really fun.
yeah, no, I feel like as an artist, you shouldn't like put your political ideas and ideologies out there because then it like taints you as an artist.
Yeah,
So
the
I
only thing I have to say, like with this whole, like we all see what's going on, like divisions going, like people are dividing away from each other.
It's
And
happening. It's accelerating every day. Yeah,
yeah, and I see that, and it kind of breaks my heart, just seeing, it's still going on, and like even like there's a lot of like racism, sexism, all this type of shit. And
yeah,
to be honest, the only thing I'm gonna say is that I just want everybody to love each other. Just come together, to be honest. Like stop the
yeah.
hate, spread love, not hate.
Not even like a political statement, just like, come on,
Yeah.
guys, do better.
Yeah, exactly. Just like
I get
just
it.
come together. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. I feel you on that. Like seeing the news, like it's honestly like I don't want to like go sit down with my mom because she watches the news a lot, and whenever you go anywhere near the news, it's always like, oh, this is going on, this protest, this that. It's like it's just it brings you down, but
Yeah.
it's good that you're putting that like positive message out there. So good
Mhm.
on you for that, man. That's
Yeah.
good.
How brave of you to say that. Hey guys, racism is bad and we should love each other.
Real, real as fuck.
Yeah.
We
Um,
have a
are you?
oh,
All right. Well, hold on. I want to ask one more question.
all
My
right.
bad. Are you still attending school or are you out of school?
Well, right now I'm in summer break, but I'm going to my second year in college.
Oh, what are you studying?
Music production, business, and I'm also gonna be taking an extra class, piano. So more
That's
piano
sick.
classes.
I
Yeah.
want to take business. Is that worth it? It kind of sounds like a scam, but it also sounds fun.
No, it's worth it. You learn a lot, to be honest. You gain hella knowledge when just taking that class. You learn more about the business. So
I mean, yeah, I would
yeah, it
assume.
helps you a lot. Yeah.
Nice, nice. I'll keep that in mind. We have a segment where our last guest asks a question for our next guest, and so on.
Hmm.
So our last guest wanted to ask you, what's your favorite anime, and why are you such a sussy baka senpai? Now, the reason the questions are like this is because I thought we would have our next guest on this episode. I thought you would be at 10 p.m. and our
Hmm.
next guest would be at 8 p.m. So yeah, those those are the questions for you.
um, what was the first question? My favorite anime?
Yeah, your favorite anime.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, well, my all-time favorite is Your Lie in April.
Your line, April.
Yeah, that hit me. That anime like changed changed a lot. Like the way I see in life, the way how I see life just made me open my eyes more a little bit. But yeah,
Okay, and now your second question. Why are you such a sussy baka?
Wait,
man, I don't
the anime
know.
is about a guy who loses the ability to hear after his mother's death.
Mhm.
Loses the ability to hear the piano. That sounds cool. Piano, you like piano. Oh my god. It's just
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah. Yeah, the anime inspired me a lot too when it comes to music, you know.
Oh nice.
Inspired me a lot.
I
Yeah.
personally
Uh,
hate anime, but if it's about music, I might need to check that out.
Yeah, it's good. I highly recommend it.
there's I've realized that like a lot of artists nowadays are coming out with like inspiration from animes. Like Lil Uzi Vert, like he has a
Uh
big like anime aesthetic. I know he
yeah.
has a car with like anime on it. So like it's cool to see that cross between anime because you know it used to be associated with like dweebs and shit like that. So now
Still
it's
Yeah,
is
cool
for me.
that's true.
that so it's
That's
cool to
hella
see
true.
like big people like coming out and being like, yeah, I watched My Hero Academia, yeah, you know, like stuff like that. That's cool.
If Trump came out saying anime was cool, I would still think anime was for dweebs.
For real though.
Anyways, enough about my hate for anime. We have a very important question. Why are you such a sussy baka senpai?
I don't know what to say to that. Pass that question.
You want us to pass it on to the next
Yeah.
guest?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll let you pass it on to the next guest. Do you want to bring along a question with that question?
Um. Do you guys know who the next person's gonna be, or?
It's better that we keep it private in case.
Oh, okay. Okay. What's your favorite? Oh, what'd you eat for dinner?
What is the last thing you ate?
What? Oh, I had McDonald's today. I had
Ew.
a
Oh God,
number
that
one
sounds amazing
combo.
right now.
Yeah, I had a number one Big Mac combo.
Damn, I want to make chicken, bro. I want to make chicken right now. That sounds good.
Am I the only
Yeah,
one
that's
here who hates fast food?
You know what? I don't like it because of the grease. Like I'll eat let's say like Wendy's and then I'll feel like absolute shit afterwards. But you know, it's fast. It's in
True.
the whole name.
True.
Um,
Did you know
what's your
that?
favorite cereal?
Wait, before we get to
uh,
that, did you know that a farmer was caught feeding his cows Skittles because it was cheaper than grain. That's the type of that's the type of meat that they put in fast food. Just putting that out there.
So, what's your favorite cereal?
My favorite cereal has to be Lucky Charms.
Yeah, no,
Uh-huh.
I remember the reason I don't like Lucky Charms is because one time I got a new fucking like box and I opened it and it was like fucking full of roaches. So I'm not I
Oh
never
no.
that was like it was like a traumatizing experience. So
And you didn't sue them?
oh my god, bro, I was young, I didn't know
You could have gotten paid so much in compensation for that.
for
Actually,
real.
to be honest, they would have probably just given you free Lucky Charms for the rest of your life or something. There's a similar case, someone who had like a bug in their chocolate bar, I forgot what brand. They got like $1,000 and then free that chocolate bar for the rest of their life.
There was also one time I bought like these that right around the time when they were coming out. It was like the sour strips from Airheads. Um, I bought that little pack, and at the very fucking bottom there was like clumps of hair, and I
That's
don't know
so
why.
gross. Yeah,
And like
the factories that they make them in,
yeah.
they have these roaches just crawling around everywhere. Just before they package it, they try to make sure there are no roaches inside the box. It's disgusting. Same with fast food.
Oh well, fast food is yummy though.
Have you seen that video on how McDonald's uses like the goop to make their meat?
Oh, the like pink
Yeah,
slime.
the pink goo.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, what's your favorite fast food place?
My favorite is In and Out.
Oh, do you live in like the west side?
Yeah, I live in Cali.
Oh, cool. What part?
SoCal, Orange County.
Oh, cool. I think I know a few people from there and on online. So that's cool. Um, yeah.
Yeah. Um, Playboy, Anthony, do you want to do the surprise thing?
Okay. So do you have a specific do you already know what you want him to do?
No, I don't.
Okay.
This probably
So
sounds really scary. Not not knowing what we're
uh
talking about.
okay, so so on the Suicide Hotline podcast, they like to do a segment where it's a surprise segment where we get to ask you to perform a song and you will be put on the Suicide Hotline podcast album when it comes out. Is that correct?
Yes. Basically,
Yeah.
we say a song, right? I play the guitar, you sing, Anthony sings, and then later I put it in post, I make it sound good, and then boom, we just created a song on the spot. Do you know how to sing?
Me
Yeah.
personally, nah.
Do you know how to
I
speak?
don't. Yeah, but I don't know how to sing though. So
Do you know how to
Wait, do
speak?
actually wait, hold on. I have an idea. Since he's more of a piano guy, could you play us like a beautiful piano riff or like a chord,
um,
something.
yeah, I can do that.
I think I
Okay.
think singing would be better though, because he's never sung. It would be like
Well, I
first
mean
time in his career we get to hear him sing.
that's true.
It's what the fans would want.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass on that shit, bro.
You sure?
And,
Yeah,
We have never
my
we have never not gotten a song. Do you really want to be our first pass? It would be like any song. We can do like uh Twinkle Twinkle Little
Mary had a
Star.
little
Mary had a
lamb.
little. Actually,
bro,
Yeah.
no.
we've actually done both of those, but we can do like a nursery rhyme or what was that one song earlier that you said you liked? I forgot the name. Oh, you probably don't remember
Uh,
either.
yeah, I don't remember. Uh,
Okay. How about do you have a keyboard with you?
yeah, I have it.
How about just like play us Mary Had a Little Lamb?
No, no, we did Mary Had a Lamb.
Because
Wait. What's a
uh,
pop? What's that one Lil Nas song that you said was really catchy? We can do
oh.
that.
Come on.
I mean, you said you liked it. Call Me by Your
Yeah,
Name.
well,
Oh, it's such
it
a.
was it was catchy, but
You want to sing a satanic song?
We're gonna start singing it, and Lil Nas is gonna come out.
Come out
He's
of our
gonna like start
screens.
levitating.
yeah,
Yeah.
come on.
Call me when you want. Call me when you need.
That one song convinced me that all of Hollywood is just run by satanic weirdos.
It
Yeah.
could be. Well, I guess. So I guess you don't want to do the segment.
Of course,
Yeah,
he
I'm
wants
good,
to do
bro.
that.
My
Okay, how
bad,
about
All
man.
right.
you sure? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm good, guys. My bad.
No,
Sorry,
It's all right.
sorry for being lame.
no. This are, okay, wait. We gotta do something. You can play piano. You can play piano then. We gotta do. Yeah, yeah. You can do piano. We can do a nursery rhyme. How about that? Do you know how to read sheet music?
No, I'm still learning.
Do you know how to play any of your own songs
Oh
on
yeah.
keyboard?
Yeah, I know how to play. Fuck, I forgot which one it was. I just gotta find the.
Do you know how to play any songs that have lyrics?
No.
Nothing that we can sing along to.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, I'd be satisfied with him playing his own song.
Jack and Jill went up the
Yeah.
hill to fetch a pail of water. Wait, do you know like the A B C D E F G notes on the piano, right?
Yeah.
Do you know how Jack and Jill's song goes? You know how that song goes?
No. No.
Itsy Bitsy Spider. You know how that one goes, right?
It's.
Itsy.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Now, what if I told you that I would tell you the notes for Itsy Bitsy Spider? I would play it on guitar, you would play it on the piano, and then Anthony would sing it.
Oh shit! So I have to sing it.
I
And
mean,
you guys have to be my instruments. Ah,
do you want to
shit.
play guitar for Itsy Bitsy Spider? I'll gladly sing.
No, I don't even know how to do that.
Okay, yeah, we like to make our guests uncomfortable. In case you didn't know. So
Well, it was working.
that would be D G. So D G G G A, and then
Okay, how about okay? Yeah.
and then B. So yeah, that's easy, I think. A G A G. No, A G A B. Okay. I'm so glad I learned how to read sheet music. I never knew it would be this useful.
This is D G G A.
Wait, I have my melodica on me. I can. Yeah. Wait. So.
The fuck is that?
It's a piano that you blow
I
into.
okay. Well, all right. Are you guys ready?
Uzu, how long do you think it would take you to learn this song?
Are we gonna do the whole song or
The whole song.
part? Or the whole song?
I mean, it's like
Well, the whole
4 lines.
yeah, it's literally 4 lines. So
A G A B G.
yeah, it's gonna be funny when in the podcast they hear this and they're
Yeah.
like, "What the fuck are they talking about?"
It is.
Like DBGG, what?
I'm sacrificing the comforts of our lovely guest for the amazing content that this will produce.
There you go.
This is funny.
I didn't expect this when I was being co-host. When I was asked to be co-host, I didn't expect this either. So we're both on the same level here. I can't believe this is happening right now. I'm like having an out of body experience.
Uzu,
Was
are you on NoFap?
no fap?
NoFap, yeah.
Is that like when you stop masturbating?
Yes.
Ha. um, I guess, yeah.
Nice. How
No,
long?
don't even lie.
No.
Don't lie to us. This
Well,
isn't.
well, to be honest, I haven't done it for like a good year, so or two
Oh,
actually.
shit.
So
No wonder you're so productive, like learning piano, making banger music. People always tell me that it's kind of stupid to do it and that there's no benefits. Look at us. I learned piano, guitar in a year doing this whole podcast thing. You are making banger music, about to play Itsy Bitsy Spider. Like, there's something to it.
Maybe I should stop
You should,
like
yeah.
for for a year, and maybe then I'll become like the next rock star.
Trust me, you will.
No.
You become way more
Yeah.
productive.
Your
um
testosterone levels just rise.
Uzu's literally learning a whole new language, and I'm putting it all on NoFap.
Oh yeah.
when did you
Okay.
guys
Well.
start this podcast?
I started it like 1.5 months ago.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's really new still.
Do you guys have uh like more lo-fi artists you guys interviewed before, or
I think you're our first. The closest lo-fi artist we've had is Playboy, actually, which is why I asked him to co-host this one with me because I thought that would be something to talk about. Yeah.
Yeah, we and you both do more production on laptop than most producers. Is
Hmm.
lo-fi and it's very based on like what you can do in your DAW. You know what I mean? Like bit crushers and stuff like that, EQs, vintage sounds. So
We're branching out though, like trying to get people from all over the music ecosystem. Uzu, do you think you were able to play Itsy Bitsy Spider?
Nah.
No.
Nah.
No. Okay. You know how to speak. What if you speak the lyrics to Itsy Bitsy Spider while I play the melodica?
All right, fuck it.
Okay. There we go. Enough pressure works.
Ah, dude.
enough peer pressure from
Enough peer
crazy. There you
pressure. Okay. I'm ready. Oh, I can't mess this up.
go. Oh my god. I'm so sorry about this, Uzu.
It'll be worth it.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Do you need the lyrics?
It's in the image I sent. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spouts. There? You see it?
Yeah. Uzos, you be bass. I'll do top.
Alright.
All right, we got this, dude. We got
Alright.
this. Don't even stress me.
Don't worry about it. It's all part of the plan. We planned this out. Alright.
Okay.
I'll count you guys in.
Oh
3,
shit.
2, 1.
The itsy bitsy spider was up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. This is drained up all the rain, and the itsy bitsy spider climbed up the spider skin. Good, sure.
That was
There we go.
Nice.
great. Did Uzu
That was
sing?
that was amazing.
There we go. That's Uzo and Playboy So Sad collab with Crazy. That's the producer.
Yeah, Only reason we started this is so we could force Uzu into a collab with us unwillingly.
That's funny.
Okay, well, that's the that should be it, right?
Yeah, we have one last segment where we try to pretend like that never happened. Do you have any confessions that you might want to talk about?
Wow.
It's like the place in church where you go and
Yeah.
there's a guy in a box.
Yeah. Um. Damn, this is gonna be hard to talk, but yeah, there's this person. Uh, like the reason why I started making music was because, well, I started it as just to, like as a like just to have fun with it, and I think after my 2 years making music, um, I was gonna quit. I was gonna stop making music. I was gonna, call it. Um, but then I met someone, and this person like supported me. Like she's like, "Oh, don't stop, keep working. Like you can't stop. Like you're actually really good at it." So I kept going. I kept working hard, and she was my main inspiration. So yeah, the only thing I have to say is that I still miss this person. Things ended. It wasn't bad,
Mm.
um,
Uh,
but things end.
Shit.
But she was like literally my main inspiration, and she's the reason why I never stopped. So I just kept going.
uh, I,
Sorry to hear about that, man.
I,
Yeah.
I, I'll since you got personal, I'll get personal here too. Well, I understand that feeling entirely. I'm getting out of a relationship that ended about a month ago, and like you said, there's been times where like I didn't want to make no music or anything, but she would like no matter what, she would be like, "Hey, keep going, you got this." And so I get what you're saying, and if I know that she's probably gonna listen to this, so I still miss you. uh, shout out. No, actually, fuck you. But yeah. Uh, but yeah. No, thanks for that. Thanks for getting personal and letting people know like you're not alone.
what a
Yeah.
what a roller coaster of emotions, man. From Itsy Bitsy Spider to such a personal level.
Yeah.
That's just a crazy
Yeah.
podcast.
That's the
That's the
suicide
suicide
hotline
hotline
for
pod.
you. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And those songs and the titles of the songs, like those are for her. Like it
Yeah.
was like writing love letters. It was like writing love letters to
Yeah.
her.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Oh
Yep.
shit.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it, man. I get it.
One last time, our
Um.
first summer night. Nice knowing you all about her.
Nice knowing you. Yeah, it's about her.
Jesus, it
And one
makes
last time was like it's about just I want to see you just one last time.
Yeah.
all
It's
of
Yeah.
your
just one.
songs have so much more meaning now. Feelings won't fade. You were mine. You are enough. Why haven't you? Forgive me. A day with you. Something special. Jesus.
Yeah. Well, no. Every artist has their reason, and their most artists say like even on my music, man, the titles are very obviously about her.
Yeah, but a lot
Yeah.
of people, if you don't have someone like that, you would still name it that just for the sake of relating to a lot of
Authenticity.
people.
Yeah, I get it. All right, well, that's been the Suicide Hotline podcast, and
Thank you for coming
thank
on,
you.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you, Uzi.
thank you guys for having me, bro. Had fun.
Thank you.
Yeah. Sorry for the itsy bitsy spider part,
It's all good.
Thank you
but
for coming
you've
on.
been great.
You've been
Yeah, you've
great.
been great here.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Do you
All
wanna
right, take care, man.
do you wanna say the outro?
What'd you
What was
say?
that?
Do you wanna say the outro?
You,
Who? Me or play? Me or Uzi?
Uzu.
Oh,
um, well, yeah, well, the only thing I gotta say is thank you guys for having me and had fun on this podcast. But yeah, thank you guys.
where can they find your music?
Huh?
Where can they find your music?
Oh yeah, on SoundCloud, Spotify. I'm on Apple Music, all streaming platforms. Just put .uzu, the period, then capital UZU. And then yeah.
Your Instagram, any Twitter, any socials, any shout outs you want to get out there?
Instagram.uzu. Twitter, fucking disabled Twitter. um,
Hell yeah, I fucking hate Twitter.
I just hate Twitter so much.
I feel that. I feel
Terrible
that.
platform. The only reason I use it is for the show.
Yeah.
Just a horrible platform.
But yeah, shout out to all my homies. Shout out to Jidoka Music. I started a collective last month. So shout out to Jidoka
Yeah.
Music. A lot of new stuff on the way. But yeah, shout out to all the artists that are in Jidoka.
Shout out to
But
those
All right.
artists.
yeah.
Yeah, shout out to those artists. Anybody listening, you heard the man. Go check him out at that Uzu on all streaming platforms on Instagram. Go give the man some love, and thank you for being here again.
Yeah.
You guys,
Thanks for
you guys
coming.
again.
If you're listening,
All right.
don't kill yourself. Good night.
Good night.
Later.